two to the one, from the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get no back.
All right, so what's going to SS up here now? Today, I got a little bit of a story time for you guys. Now, let's just absolutely throw down into it. Now, this story starts, it's a couple years ago, right? I was still living with my mom, okay? And I wake up, I go to school, just did the Side Stop Kenny routine. Terrorized the halls, was just a hellion in class, was a quote-unquote menace to society, as some people would like to say. Anyway, I go through my day normally, right? And it gets to recess. Now, if y'all don't know, recess is the big throwdown. We had the biggest balls in recess, right? Just the biggest parties. You know what I mean? That was the time to just do the most heinous things, the just most socially unacceptable actions were going on during recess, okay? We were throwing down ultra hard, right? And, today, or this day, I should say, was indoor recess. Now, usually, with indoor recess, we would go to the blue gym. There's two different gyms. There's the orange gym and the blue gym. We would usually go to the blue gym, right? But today, we went to the orange gym, which is bigger than the blue gym. There's more space in the orange gym than there is in the blue gym. So this was just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely a good and fun and fresh time, right? I love that. And so you could either just play basketball, just do whatever, have a circle jerk down on the basketball court, or you could be up in the bleachers just kind of hanging out with the boys, right? And obviously we're hanging up in the bleachers. So we were quite literally squad deep. You don't understand. There were so many kids up in these bleachers. There was 18,000 kids just sitting around us, right? And, we were just chilling, busting down a couple lines, just doing what we did, having a ball, you know what I mean? And, somebody out of nowhere just comes up with just the most fantastic idea. The biggest light bulb just popped out of somebody's head, right? And they say, hey, everybody, let's all stare at the Fran Man. Excuse me. Let's all stare at the Fran Man, right? And obviously everybody was like, dude, that is literally the greatest idea since the telephone. That is absolutely just fantastic, good and fun and fresh time. Let's do it. So we all just start staring. Literally staring. Just, you know what I mean? At the Fran Man, right? And we do this for a little bit. Look at him when he looks, look away, then look back at him. It was just a really just good time, honestly. It was the absolute best time. We are having the time of our lives, let's just say. And recess goes on, and obviously we stop doing that. We do more just hellion things, have fights, sword fight each other. You know what I mean? Just having a great time, playing Icky Cookie, you know what I'm saying? Just having fun with the boys, right? And eventually it gets to the end of recess, okay? And I see because we were sitting on the bleachers, and the Fran Man was he was on the basketball court near the left side, our left, that court. He was right underneath there. Or not court, the hoop. He was underneath the left hoop, our left, from where we were sitting and looking from the bleachers, right? And so I can see him just come up the stairs, and I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, oh, okay, he's just coming up here, right? Yeah, no, he comes over, talks to us, and just goes on the biggest ensemble ever, just talking about, oh, you guys can't just all stare at an administrator. You're ganging up on an administrator. What are you guys trying to do? Pretty much talking about that, right? And he was like, you guys have mob mentality. You guys cannot gang up on administrators like that. And obviously, since he's talking like this, I'm going to start laughing. And my boy Karta started laughing with me too. And while he was going on just this big motivational speech about mob mentality and ganging up on administrators, he was like, "Oh, Sidestop Kenny, Karta, yeah, you two need to stay after and talk to me." So I'm like, oh boy, that is absolutely awesome. I love that. And he just continues on talking about, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. He pointed to some of the other kids because, like, obviously it was like me, the Mexican man, you know, just like the swim gang revolution. But there was like other kids there too, right? And he was looking at those kids like, "Oh, you guys are such good kids. You don't need to be hanging out with them." Literally saying that. I'm like, dude, like what? Anyway, we stay after, right? And he's just going off on us. He's like, "You can't be laughing in my face like that," and just blah, 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 blah. And he literally told me he was going to give me Saturday detentions for the rest of the year. Just because I was laughing. That's absolutely bonkers to me. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, I just leave and I go on throughout the day. And, you know, it was a good day. Moral of the story. If you stare at an administrator, you are ganging up on them. That is not allowed. That is mob mentality. You're going to hell. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Bye.